Hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hear me? Okay. Checking the volume whether it's working. Okay, we will start now. We will not wait for the time. We are starting now. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon once again. It's your lady again. I am here again this afternoon because today is another live that we are coming here to discuss. Okay. As you see in the topic is understanding the panels. No, we started it yesterday, and I said I will try as much as possible to be coming out. Maybe if I have the time, but now today I saw that I still have another time, and then I can come out this afternoon. So, in case you are watching me and then you have not subscribed to this channel, and you are watching me, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Please kindly subscribe and always share this video, always share it, invite invite people to come and watch it, people that you know that they really need to improve or to pass the code de la rue. That is what all this page is all about code de la rue. And if you live in France, I think you will understand the meaning of code de la rue, the traffic rules that guide anyone that wants to drive in the land of France, how to navigate through the land, how are you going to drive. That is what it's all about. So, in case you are new here, kindly give this video a thumbs up. Put your comment in the comment section. If you have any question, I can also see live, so live chat, so you can help me also to put your comment on the live, also on the video, under the video. If you have anything also, you also have to put it down. So, without much wasting our time, we jump right into our today's go live, because I'm coming to talk about the intersection. We are coming to talk about intersection. So you're going to see it right now. It's coming in, intersection and priority sign. And as you see, it is signal de intersection et de la priorité. That is the signal. That is the signs of intersection and the priority. So this is what we are coming here to talk about today. Okay, that is what we are talking about today. And if you do not see this sign, this is one of the sign that we are talking about. Anywhere you see this sign, anywhere you see it, it means I am required, that is you, that you are the driver, you are required to allow the vehicle that is coming from your right go to pass through. I hope you understand. So this sign, it represents that you should allow the driver that is, I want to circle it. So this sign, it represents that you should allow the driver that is passing the, or that is coming from your right to pass. Okay, that is the meaning of this sign. And anywhere you see this sign in the city, you will see it between is 0 and 50 meters. That is how you will see this sign, between 50 and 0 and 50 meters. Then when you are outside the city, maybe like auto route, or you are going to another village, you will see it about 150 meter before the intersection. That is where you are going to see it. Okay, 50 in the city, then 150 outside the city for the intersection. Then we go to the next panel of that we are talking about. We are talking about the intersection. That is those panels that you are going to see at the intersection. In this, when you see, anytime you see this panel, anytime you see this type of panel, it means you must give way. They must give you way. That is, somebody that is coming, you must give the person way. It's almost the same thing. Must give way to me if it means that I am coming. But this one, the difference is just that the other one is from the right and this one is from the left. Okay. I have priority. When you see this, it is called priority punctual. Means I that I'm driving on a principal road. As you see this, as you see this, trying to draw to see and drag. Normally, I supposed normally, I'm supposed to be able to draw on it to, for you to be able to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, this panel. You see this panel that I drew on you. In, I'm trying to allow us to see. Let me remove transition and this panel that I drew on top. You can see it's you that you are driving, you that you are driving on a principal road. It means that big line, that big black line, it means you are driving on a principal road. It means the other driver that is coming from the small line, this the two small line that we are seeing here, this one, try and draw on it. Small line, this one and this side, so I can be drawing on it by little. That fast. This line, these two lines that I drew on top here with these small lines with a round that I drew round on top of it, it shows that any driver that is coming on that line that has it, they have to give me that I am coming from the big, this big one. Let me change the color. This big one, me that I am coming from this, they have to give them. They have to give me road. I have the right pass. Bringing it out also now. I have the right to pass. And you can see I am the one that have the right to pass, not them that has the right to pass. Okay, so not them that has the right to pass. That's what I am trying to explain to us. It is not them. So we'll continue and we'll next go to the next panel. The next panel is called character priority de route. Character, I repeat it, character priority de route. That is, it is indication that on this road you have priority in several roads. As you are at each junction like this, you are the one that has priority until you are going to see the end of a particular of this where they'll put cross. And that one very soon we'll soon get to it until you will see the end of it. So, and most of the time, this panel that you are seeing here, most of the time, this panel here, this panel that we are seeing that we are talking about, most of the time it is placed in the important roundabouts so that they can be able to control traffic. And most of the time also they have two ways. It's either they put it on the in an important roundabout, or they put it at a place to where at an entrance of a city. Anytime you see it as an entrance of a city, it means that in that city, any junction that you meet, you come across, you have the priority until you will see the end of this panel, which we'll get to in a minute. So before we get to that one, we still have one more panel that we are going to talk about. So we'll go to the next panel, which is this panel. It is called diagram panel. This panel, let me clean this. Okay, this panel, it means that in this one that you see, this big one, I'm going to circle it, bring it out. This big one that you see is the one that has priority. So anybody, any driver that is driving on this big one has priority to go before. Let me change the color and circle the other one. I won't clean it, so so that you can be able to. You can see now the one with the pink is the has priority over any driver that is coming with the one that has blue. That is how to differentiate this type of panel. Sometimes you might see it in the question of code de la rue. So it's telling you that who has more priority, one that is on the big axle that has that has the priority go first before the other one that is coming. So if you are the one driving on the if you are the one driving on the big one, that means you are the one that has priority. And if you are the one that is driving on the blue, no, take note, you are not the one that has your priority. Okay, I hope it's clear. As you are join If you are joining me, kindly let me know where you are joining me from. This is Code de la Rue, and then I teach anyone that wants to pass their driving license. No, before you pass driving license in France, you are going to you are going to pass your code. And I found out that so many of us, including me, we are struggling to pass our code de la Rue because we don't understand the language. That is what I am trying to do. Break it down in that English that we understand. I am breaking it down in that English that we that we know that that is the English that we understand. I am breaking it down in that English for us to be able to help us that anytime we see this type of panel as we are talking about now, I believe with my little explanation, we will understand the meaning of this panel anytime we see. So we are going to the next panel now, which is I said you are going to see it soon. This one is the end of priority rule. How I showed the first one before. That is, as you are entering that city and you saw the first panel that is first of all show, means you have right go at every junction. For this one, anytime you see this panel, it means that no, your priority has end. Starting from the next junction, you don't have any priority again. It means you are going to use the priority. There's something we call priority adroit, which is the one that I first of all, the first panel I showed in this panel is called priority adroit. Priority adroit. I repeat it. Priority adroit. So when time you see this panel, let me circle it again. I love to circle it so that you that this is education. We are learning. We are not here to do lifestyle or anything. You have to learn it. And if you have any question, don't forget, just put it in the comment section. Okay. So this panel that I circle is end of priority. Don't have any priority at all. Okay, you don't have any priority at all. And I can show us that this panel, I want to show us this panel that I show us, this panel means is a priority advert. You have to give way to anyone that is coming from your right. Don't forget, it's a obligatoire. If you do not give way, if you are maybe by the time that you are doing your driving exam and you did not give way to your people that is coming from the right and you saw this panel, it means the eliminatoire. They call it eliminatoire. And in this other panel, which is this panel is talks about that you are driving on that big asset that I explained it before, you have priority. That is the difference between this panel and this panel. Okay. And then this panel again, this same panel and this one, it means this first one, it means that you can drive. You only have priority in one junction. Okay, you only have priority in one junction. You don't have priority in multiple junction. But in case you are seeing this panel, it means you have priority in several, in plural junction. I'm trying to differentiate it for us now to be able to know the meaning of each panel. Okay, so we have talked about this already. Let me clean this that not be not be seen there anymore. And we are going to the next panel, which is this panel. This panel is another priority also. You have to give way. And it's telling you that you will see this panel maybe since they put this 150, let me circle down 150. They put this 150 meter. This is 150 meter. So they are telling us that at 150 meter, you are going to meet the day low passage, which is that is the meaning. Triangle that face down means you are going to meet the day low passage. So it means you have to give way to any other user, whether they are coming from your right or from your left. You have to give them way to go. Okay, you have to give them way to go. That is the meaning of this panel, which will take us to the next panel, which They even put this one directly. Cede le passage. They wrote it there. Cede le passage means you have to give way. Give way at every intersection that you are seeing this, either to the vehicle coming from your right or vehicle coming from your left. You have to give, okay? And in case you are approaching that junction, you do not need to stop except there is vehicle coming. This panel does not oblige you, as they will say in French, it does not give you obligation to stop. If there is nobody, enter and you go. But if there is somebody, you need to stop. If there is somebody, then you need to stop. If somebody is coming from your right or they are coming from your left, you need to stop. So that is the difference of this panel and from the one that we did for. So we'll go to the next one, which is panel stop. You can see we also now have the same thing. This is cede le passage. We now have stop under it. What does this mean? It means that you will have to stop. This one now indicates difference between that one and this one is this one you have to stop, whether somebody is coming or whether somebody is not coming. Because of that word of stop, you must stop. That is the you must stop. Anytime you see this panel, you have to stop. But they are the panel, so they call it panel, so me I call it additional panel. It's telling us that at 150 meters, so we are going to see the panel, this panel, and we have to stop. Whether any car is coming or no car is coming, have to stop. It's obligatoire stop. It's compulsory stop. So to take us to the next panel, which is stop. Doesn't have any other word, both in French, both in French, does not have any other word than stop. Stop is stop. You have to stop. Whether more car is coming, whether car is not coming from your right, you have to stop. This stop is so important that if maybe police, you are driving and the police, you did not stop and they saw you, it is an infraction, and they will remove 4 points from your point. So this stop is it carry a heavy weight. That is why you have to stop. They didn't say don't, they didn't say glisse. Glisse mean just go little. No, don't just go little. You must stop. Stop is stop with this panel. Stop is stop. Whether any vehicle is coming or no vehicle is coming, your stop is your stop. Okay? Your stop is your stop. So we'll go to the next one, which is carrefour à sens giratoire. Roundabout. That is what the literary meaning I can give to this roundabout. This roundabout is where which user in the as it round like this. Let me circle it round as you see it. Any car that is inside here already, that is already moving, you must give way. Any car that is already moving, you must give way. That is the meaning of this. When you see this carrefour sans giratoire, it is called carrefour sans giratoire. It's roundabout. Must give way. Any car that is carrefour. So let me cancel it and let's continue. We go to the next one. This one, anytime you see this type of panel, means you are this bicycle. What did they draw inside? Talk to you. This bicycle, okay, this bicycle that they drew, that they have the right to turn at the right. That panel, this panel goes to the right. Circle it. Means has to go to the right. Okay, any bicycle can have the right to go. That's for example, maybe we are at the light stop and the red light is on. We that we are driving car stopped. Okay, when we stopped and anybody that is on the bicycle, means it can he or she can go. It just turn to his right because the indication shows that the bicycle can go. So, but it must turn to right, not to left, but it must turn to the right. That is what is bicycle that you in on the screen. And I go to the next panel, which is almost this same thing as almost the same thing. Up, up can go straight. It's talking about straight. They can go straight. That is what it's talking about. Shows that they any anyone driving there, go, they can go straight. Okay, and we are still going because we have not finished our discussion. I'm bringing out another type of panel that we are going to discuss about again. Going, we are now going to the next one, which is panel the interdiction. We are talking about panel intersection and the priority. Those are the things that you are going to see. We are talking about the intersection. That is the things that you are going to see. So now I'm bringing out another one that we are still going as we are going. Your life going to bring okay, yeah. You are now here. You are welcome back as I'm sharing my screen. So now we are talking about the interdiction panel. We are talking about the interdiction panel. So we are going to show you how interdiction panel look like. Okay, what are their functions? Mostly major one that you are going to see on the road. That is the one I am going to talking about. Major one that you are going to see, what I will be talking about. So without wasting much of the time, let's start it right now. This is the first one. This one is just round, red. It's telling you that it's prohibited. Anywhere you see this that is implanted, telling you that it's prohibited to enter, so that you cannot enter. You are coming, you cannot enter. All vehicles, anybody, everybody is banned, whether you are driving bicycle, whether you are driving car, you are driving camion, everyone is banned. And you see this type of, you are banned to enter it. Next one is for only the driver, maybe vehicle, car, virtual, as they will say it. Normally, this type of panel, it is placed maybe you are not allowed to pass a particular road. That is when panel always at the particular road. You don't allow to enter that road. Now, except driver that is coming from the opposite side, they can drive. For you that you are driving, not enter it, enter it. So that is the meaning of this panel. This other panel, which is it is forbidden to turn to your left. Forbidden, prohibited, interdit, like French will say it. Interdit to turn to your left. You don't have right to left. It's prohibited totally to turn left. And this next panel is prohibited to turn to your right. Because almost at the same thing. They normally place it at an intersection as well, which is junction. Prohibited is prohibited. You cannot enter, you cannot go in. That is these two panels you should be able to distinguish and differentiate in between. Next one is it is prohibited to make a U-turn on the road. It is prohibited. Cannot make a U-turn on, and also include next section, next intersection, that is next junction, okay, until you are going to see the sign that okay, you can turn. And note that this sign does not mean you are not allowed to turn left. It's not talking about turn left. No. Talking about you cannot make a U-turn on that in any particular road that they put it. It means you cannot make it. That is what. So we'll go to the next panel. Interdiction to overtake all vehicle except there is this two sidecar vehicle, except that sidecar vehicle are not allowed to overtake. Okay, you are not allowed to overtake side vehicle. Next one is talking about when you see this the first panel and this one, they are the same. The one is you cannot overtake. Second one, which is this one, means You are not allowed to overtake, maybe on a particular road. Maybe that road is very small, but it's not going to contain two vehicle to move on this on that road. That shows that you cannot overtake, so that you can allow other, so they can allow other car that is coming on you to your opposite direction pass. Okay, my earpiece, I'm trying to see whether my volume is fine. If I have any problem, volume problem, kindly indicate it. Let me know in the comment section in case I have problem with my volume. Okay, let me know. I've been struggling my sound. I don't know why. So, as I said, it's the same. This one means end of interdiction of overtaking motorcycle other than two-wheel vehicle without a sidecar. What is two-wheel without a sidecar? They are bicycles, motorcycles. Those are the two wheels. You can overtake those ones. That's what it is. But if it is as four, and there are some that has sidecar, which is three, that has three, then you cannot. Then we'll go to the next one, which this one is talking about interdiction for heavy goods vehicle. You can see the difference now. Let me draw on it. This one now. This one is talking about heavy vehicle goods. No, this one that they call it merchandise. People, the vehicle that carry loads, the vehicle that carry that is maybe you want to go and make a delivery song, which is delivery. That is what this red car indicates, that it is prohibited for them, it is interdiction for them to overtake the other car that has let me change the color, other car like this, other car with one that I circle with yellow, cannot overtake it. Any car that has four tires, they cannot overtake. Any car that has four tires cannot overtake it. That is what it is. Any car has four tires, they cannot overtake it. That is what this. And when we go to the next one, when we go to the next one is talking about the interdiction. As you can see, it's an interdiction. Yes, when we see the positive, you see the negative. When you see the starting end, so that is what I'm trying to do. I want you to give you literary meaning of this, because when you see it in a question, you're able to know the meaning. So go to the next one. This one is three. I put them together because these three mean the same. They mean the same thing. You see hot police, hot gendarmerie, donde, usul. It means you have to stop. That means there is a police station. Maybe checking point means the same thing. Three, there is a control. Yeah, you have to stop at that control. That's why I put all the three together. Doesn't mean you will not see the three at the same place, so but you can see the first one, you can see this one in different colors. You can see this one with yellow, one with yellow, then after one with green, after this one with that color. So you can see them differently. Not compulsory that you will see them together, but I put them together to be able to tell you that they don't have meaning. I say, let me click. I say me, let me click. Go to the next panel, which is hot page. What is page? This PEAG means toll gate. It means what? Toll gate. It means toll gate. Toll gate. Okay? Toll gate. So don't stress yourself. Just that PEAG toll gate. Okay? We have not done. Going. Have more. have more to this, and then in. So this is the next this is the next panel that you will see. What does this panel mean? Panel means that access interdit to motor vehicle with an exception of moped. What? An exception of what? Moped. Moped, what is moped? I try to look for moped. Okay. What is moped? This is moped. This second one is moped. That. This second one, moped. Okay. This second one is called moped. Don't know. Me, like me, I don't even know the difference between moped and cyclist. That's why I went out to go and bring out the picture of moped. And then I also now went to say, okay, this is bicycle. You can see that there are two different things. Me, I used to think moped is like bicycle as well. I went out, I said, let me go and look for the picture so that I can be able to help my followers to be able to differentiate between motorcycle and moped. And also, it is an animal also. We have animals too, animals, various of animals as well, that it is also interdit for us to anywhere you see them, those will not enter. That is what it means. Anywhere you see this picture said prohibited for motor with the exception of moped. Moped can enter that road, bicycle can enter that road, and animal also can enter. They purposely put animal because maybe you see animal on the road. That's why they put the animal on that road. But we that we are driving we cannot. And imagine you see this. Do you see this? This other. This is motorcycle. This one with blue. This one with blue. You can see it with blue. Is this one is motorcycle. This one is different from moped. That's why I want to bring out the picture of moped. It means motorcycle cannot enter, and we that we are driving our own car also cannot enter. Okay? That is the difference between cannot enter cycle and we cannot enter. But moped can. That's why I want to bring out the difference that we are talking about. So we're trying to clean. Next one is access prohibited to all vehicle including moped. You see now in this time around they drew this time around they indicate moped in this one now. You can he said include moped. See, they draw motorcycle, draw moped, and they draw our personal car that we are driving inside it, except bicycle and then animals like the one I showed before and enter that street, that road, except them. But we have to go to the next one. Access prohibited to vehicle transporting goods. We have talked about it before. Vehicle transporting ready for them to you have seen it. Almost all this panel that that I'm showing us today, they almost place them at at every junction. At not at every junction, but you will see it at a junction that is going to indicate what you are going to do. That is the so this sign prohibits access to every vehicle, but also to light vehicle, any type of vehicle that is used for okay, any type. If it is for delivery, this panel is talking to them. Okay, let me draw on it. This panel is talking to them. Any vehicle that is for delivery, this panel is talking to them. So whether it is big or whether it is small, it doesn't matter. Panel. Okay. So go to the next one. Next one said access prohibited to pedestrian. Who are the pedestrian? Are the people walking. They have not removed the circle. So you can be able to. Pedestrian are the people that are walking. Are the people that are walking with leg. And pedestrian can be anything, anything. Okay? Maybe somebody that is putting pusset, you are pedestrian. That if somebody that is holding, if you are not on your bicycle and you use your hand to hold your bicycle, you are also a pedestrian. Just take note. So it affects you. This panel that you are seeing here, it affects you. Panel is going to. So the next one talk about interdiction to bicycle. Time you see the bicycle. No, no, no too much talk. No story. No too much word. Bicycle or bicycle. Addiction to bicycle. Next one is talking about prohibited to animal powered vehicle. There are some. This one you will always see this one. Maybe in you can see this one. I said in the in the villages, maybe where they are doing agriculture, animal push us. Anytime they cannot enter that type of. Okay. They'll go to the next one. The same thing also in this one, same panel. This one also prohibited to people that is pushing the hand. That's that's why I brought out this pic- that picture so that we can very well. Anyone that is when you see this that panel, when you see the first panel, this are for that road, or who drive a shite car, who that are pushing share, same thing. Are for that is any small vehicle that does not have engine. Them they don't have engine. That, that road. Go to the next one. Access prohibited to public passenger transport vehicle. Any vehicle, public transport oh, this when anytime anywhere they see this lane, this they cannot enter. Most of this thing I said is always placed section, so they cannot enter. And this sign is always placed at 100 meters. Always placed at 100 meter. 100 meter is always placed. Before you will see it, it stays at 100 meter. Right for public transport, so that they will know, because most of the public transport is wrong. You have to know them. It I even know by doing this. Go to the next one, which is prohibited to moped. Thank God I've showed you how moped is. So know already how moped is. And also moped driver, motorcycle driver can enter. Only moped. I've shown that if you have not watched it, you can still after the live you can go and rewatch the. I've bring out the picture of moped. Okay, I've different between. I can also still bring it out here. I think I still have it. Different between moped and cycle. Moped, cycle. That is it. Of course, I'm trying as much as possible to know for. And when we are seeing it, when we have started treating another questions, we have a series of questions that I have already on on my page. So, and I read it in English, but for the questions they are in French. I read them in English. And in case you don't understand anything or you want more lessons, contact me, message down, or I can be adding my links. Okay, I think that's what I will be doing now under the description to a particular to a group that I have on WhatsApp. You can contact me, then we can then now talk how to how to help you more. So we'll go to the next one, which is access. Access prohibited to motorcycle, light motorcycle. We have talked about that or talk more that one. Anytime you see this one is no caravan. There are some vehicle that attach something at their back. Okay, that is caravan. That is what you are seeing. And as you are seeing in this one represents this caravan, and this one here, yeah, the vehicle that hold on to that attach that caravan at his back. Okay? The vehicle that attached that caravan back. Okay? So that's and also know that caravan cannot be weigh more than 250 kg. Okay, cannot weigh more than 250 250 kg. Cannot weigh more than 2 kilo. That is so is two cannot weigh more than 250. Just take note that as we go to access prohibited to vehicle whose length is greater than 10 meter. That's why they put that 10 meter. That 10 meter is very very they purposely put it for us to be no any vehicle that is longer than 10 meter ready to enter that street. Take note as a driver, maybe in case you are driving that big car, camion, okay, that is long, they are longer more than 10 meter, so that you cannot have right car. This one is access prohibited to vehicle whose width, talking about width, that is the not the first one is length, this one is talking about wideness, including the load oh, not be great, it must that is greater than 3.5 meter, that is greater than 3.5 meter, greater than 3.5 meters, untidy for them to that particular road. Okay, maybe the road is smaller, it's not for them. That's why they are putting take the road. And then go to the next one, which is this one is not talking about height. You can see the difference now. 3.5 height. This one is height. The other one is wideness. The wideness and this or the high. Any vehicle that is more than taller than 3.5 cannot enter that particular. Sometimes this type of panel is normally placed under the bridge, tunnel, or the or where there is electric wire that is less than 3.4 meters, 3.40 meters. So that is where they normally is this type of wire. So we have to be able to know it. Okay, you have to be able to. And I'm explaining it. I think getting more clearer was okay. By little. That is it. That is the only way. If you have any question, don't forget to put under the comments. I'll come back and answer it. And for lesson, I'm here also to help. And the next one is 5 tons, 5.5 tons. That is vehicle is prohibited. It prohibited to vehicle that is weight. Talking about the weight now, the weight of a vehicle now. That's the one they are talking about now. Weight ready for the push to enter that street. And the next one is three talking about the 3 tons also, that is long in that three ready for. Now we go to the next one. Speed limit. A speed limit can be 50, as you see it can be 50, can be 30, write them, can be 30, can be 30, can be maybe a 70, can be 70 sometimes. Not only not only 50, but I cannot bring everything out just for us to be able to understand. It can be 70, it can be 90, it can be 110, no, it can be 130. Anyway, you will see it, it can be 130. Anywhere you see them, it means that your speed limit must not be more than, okay, it must not be more than this. Cannot speed over this. anything that they wrote inside that panel must not. That is what it is. Simple, just simple meaning of it. And then we go to the next one, which is find the interdiction. That's what they call it. End of speech. End of speech. This one also, it can be any time. We can put anything there. It can be anything. It can be 60, it can be 50, it can be 70, it can be 90, it can be 80, it can be 130, it can be 110, 100. Okay? You can, that means anytime you see this type of panel, you are allowed, you are authorized to drive above that figure in, because it is white and black. Okay? You are allowed to drive above. That's what. So we go to the next one, which is zone 30. This one you will see forward. And sometimes they will paste it, they will put it, implanted it, that is, put it at the entrance of a, they are going to a, they'll put it at that entrance. And if they put it at the entrance of a city, it means you must what? Obey it. You must drive 30 in all that city. It does not mean only one city. In all the cities, must. Important, your speed must not be more less than 30. That's when you see. Until you see this type of funnel, which is end or existing a zone that is limited with 30. That is the time that you can, okay, you can run 50. As I said previously said before, black and white means you can run am. Then we go to this one. This traffic, this, it shows that two-way traffic. Okay. But note that this traffic, this sign, place where it is, maybe crossing or passage is difficult, or it is impossible for the two vehicles to go together. So they will put this one there. There is other panel that the other vehicle will see. Don't get to it. Not in this, not in this series. Maybe it will be next video. Okay. Then I will bring the two together as at that time so that you can be able to understand it. Okay. It is impossible for vehicle to go. So the one with red top, if you're red, the one at the right, it means that if you are the one that saw this panel, it means you are the one red sign. So you must stop. Okay, that is going to the coming traffic. You must stop. Okay, then you see this one. It means warning is signal is don't have right that place that they put that plant, that city. And, and normally, we all know that prohibited to horn, except there's an immediate danger. We all know. So we not abuse that. We all know. Except with immediate danger. And this one shows anytime you see this black and white, just know that it is end of that thing that they throw inside. End of interdictions to our own. That means at that particular place, you have right to use. So go to the next one. Vehicle, anytime you see this type of panel, it means vehicle are prohibited from driving without maintaining an interval at least 70 meters between them. That's why you see that they put the 70 meter in between the vehicle. You must leave 70 meter in between the vehicle. Okay, you have to respect it, rules. And the next, this one is talking about any, no, most of the vehicle that is flammable, that is where they will put it, as the prohibited to vehicle transporting explosive or easy flammable goods. They will put it at the back of the, they will put it at the back of the this thing. Okay, they will put it at the back. That's where they will put. And then vehicle transporting this, always put a danger. Go to the next one, which is access prohibited to vehicle carrying goods like so that will pollute water. That black, this black like zigzag is not zigzag, but it's like zigzag, shows that it represents water. Represents water. So the on the one on top which is this not for us. This one it means car driving. A car, the big car that is driving something that is driving it. So it is prohibited for them to drive it, to pass through it, to enter that place. So because they don't want. So the next one, which is access prohibited to vehicle transporting dangerous orange that are prohibited are driving it enter that street, that road wey it banned orange plate no enter it. And the last one, and this one is other prohibition. You see they wrote tadi or tropine tropol. They do not specify what that in interdiction means. So they can it can be anything. It can be anything. They can write anything inside it. What is important is that anywhere you see the round red with white background, just interdiction, nothing but interdiction. That means it is what not for. It's what you should not do at all. Okay, what you should not do at all. And then we go to the second to the last, okay, and then end of prohibition. Whose nation, which nation is on also end of panel, but the nation of it will do. Said not put it. Then we go to the Daniel, which is the Daniel. End of just report. All other interdiction we have been talking about. When you see this one, it means everything is end. You cannot see anything like that again. You cannot see anything. And then this will bring us to the end of today's live video. Long, I know, but need it our time. Need it. We need to take our time, study it. Channel. Just need telling you guys. Once you be able to understand this, code de la rue will just be like I know people like to rush to go to question when they talk about code de la rue. They love to go to question direct. Let's start reading the question. I scored 15. Oh, I scored 20. La la, I did not know this code. Because we don't take our time to don't take our time. We don't want to learn it by little. That's what I mean. I am breaking it down. Oh. Whether we like it or not, me, I will continue to break this down. Okay. I will continue to break it down for us. I know it's for us to benefit it. I will continue to be breaking it down for us. Okay. I will continue. I will not stop. I will continue to break it down for us step by step without rushing. Me, I will not rush because I will be always be here for us in case you need me. I'm going to put a link in the description. That link it will take you to my group on WhatsApp group. I have a WhatsApp group where I am teaching anyone that wants to learn code de la rue. And I just take 10 euro per month, 2 days per month, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 euro per month. Want one-on-one teach. You want I have a group that I am teaching Tuesday and Thursdays. That's when I'm teaching, and it's 10 euro per month. So you have access to every Tuesday and Thursdays. And if there's any other information, I used to drop it. So it's something that you have interest in. I will put the link to the just request. I will put the link directly in the I will put the link of the group down, and I will also put my number there. So if that is what you want, you just contact me there and let me know. Then I can be able to talk. Just 10 euro monthly subscription fees because code de la rue doesn't last long. So it's subscription €10 per month. If you have question, kindly message me, contact me, then here to I will put my email down below, and then you can message me via email. I will not put my number there. I want to put so that you can message me, or I will put my WhatsApp only, that is learning. Come to the end. This series is all about code. It's all about panel. So what I'll be doing live on this type, it might be other one, but I want to focus more on this all this panel so that I can do it. Let it just go. I have other videos I want to record, lessons, lessons. I want to do all this panel so that it can be there for life to be that they are ready. Thank you so much for joining me. My next bye. And